All right, guys, what is going on? My name is Pipe Bomb City, and welcome to this video here where I'm going to be telling you guys 5 things that the WWE must do for the summer of 2016. Before this video begins, I just want to say be sure to check out my Instagram at instagram.com/pipebombcity. We're almost at 3,000 followers, guys. Thank you so very much for that. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. All right, guys. So let's get into this on what this is about. Right now, shit isn't looking very good for the company. Going off of WrestleMania, everything was pretty high. We had all these new people debut, and from a month after WrestleMania, it was pretty good. But right now, they're slipping back into their bad habits. Reigns is fucking on top and all this crazy shit. They're having all this PG goof nonsense, like before. And I felt like from the Royal Rumble to WrestleMania, they were kind of getting a bit serious and edgier product. And even after, especially after that. But now you got the general manager thing going on. That's a fucking mess. Again, Reigns is on top right now, which a lot of people aren't happy with, me included. Commentary sounds like fucking assholes, and it's just it's a weird goddamn thing, So I'm gonna be saying the 5 things the WWE must do this summer to improve the ratings and just overall get ratings. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the main plan here, because right now, again, it's not quality anymore. You could say what you want, but in my opinion, it's becoming the same old shit again. So let's start off with turning Roman heel. Okay, I was gonna save this one for last. Let's just get out of the way right now, okay? Because this is the biggest one on here. Okay, turning Roman heel is fucking important, all right? Because so far he's quote unquote the top babyface, and he's just been getting booed out of the building. Okay, I haven't watched Raw the past 2 weeks just because of lack of wanting to. I've watched that new animation thing on the network, and it's fucking hilarious. And I stay up till 10 o'clock so I can wait after Raw. I don't even fucking watch Raw. I just gotta wait 3 hours just to get it. So that's that. And it's just I haven't really been interested in it. There's nothing advertised that interests me. I check my Instagram and I check Twitter and shit to see if anything relevant is happening, but it's the same thing. Reigns and the Usos versus AJ Styles and the Club. They're not even the Bullet Club anymore. They're just the Club. Just fucking nonsense, but I'll get into that in a different video. So, and it's that, and then you got like Extreme Rules right now is a really good card. Okay, it's pretty good so far. Some would say better than Payback, but I don't fucking know. We're gonna wait and see. It's like I think it's a week from now. I think now it's about 9 days away. I don't know, but right now that looks like a good card. Okay, and that's fine and dandy for lack of a better term. I have to fucking say that, but looking at Reigns here, okay, I'm not focusing on anything else. I'm focusing on Reigns right now. Reigns is, again, as I said, the quote-unquote, as Vince likes to put it, the top babyface. But Jesus Christ, we all know this. He's been getting booed out of the building since, what, I'd say December of 2014. Okay, we're almost fucking 2 years into it. And he's just been getting booed out of the building. All right. I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy, all that crazy shit. But God damn it, when you have this man, okay, that literally about 5% of the millions of people that actually watch this shit, all right? 5% actually like. And Cena, that's a whole different fucking story. Cena can get over and not over when he wants. But Reigns is just fucking, he's not that I'll say star. He's not the star that Cena is, and it's just fucking weird, man, because a lot of people are comparing Cena to Reigns. I don't look at it at all like that. I can stand Cena, and I have for years, but god damn it, this fucker Reigns comes in, and he's just fucking, yes, I can't stand him. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but it's fucking, it's annoying, it's cringeworthy every time he's fucking out there, I remember the night after WrestleMania, that fucking promo he did. I was fucking cringing. It's about to turn off my television. The Raw after WrestleMania, the biggest fucking Raw of the year. And I just can't turn off because fucking Reigns. It's so annoying, man. Turning Reigns heel, and Cena said it on like Talk is Jericho. He's like, why would people want me to turn heel? So they could cheer me? That's not the job of a heel, okay? And I completely agreed with that. But Cena's career is almost over, all right? If we're looking at Reigns, and of course he's going to be here long term, long term, unfortunately. So, I mean, I think it'd be good for him, because he really hasn't been a heel. He did his shit in the Shield, but, that was for a year, because the Shield ended up turning babyface, but so he was a heel for a year, but then again, he was right next to Rollins and Ambrose. But once the Shield broke up, he's immediately a top babyface. And we all know that had happened. All right, we just fucking fell apart, and now here we are. Fucking the building has crumbled. So, looking at this, I think it'd be a good experience for Reigns. He could get over on his own. And again, Cena, I think it's at a point right now where he shouldn't turn heel. I think that would just be fucking suicide, stupid, whichever word you want to use. I can't fucking choose. So, but looking at Reigns, he's got at least over 6 years ahead of him. Again, at least, because he's got way fucking more than that. Unless he pulls a Daniel Bryan, But looking at this in his long term, I don't think the WWE would be that stupid or just assholes of enough to regard to fucking make him come out there every night and just get booed. I mean, you got to think they have something planned because they're not editing the boos on SmackDown. They're talking about it, fucking the commentary, again, makes me cringe. I'm probably going to say cringe a lot in this video, because they're always like, oh, it's so fun to boo Reigns. No, it's fucking not. You just hate this guy so much. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking bad, I think turning heel would be a good experience, And again, as Cena said, it'll get him over, which is, again, it's stupid for him. But looking at Reigns, and I said long term, that's good because he can come out of being a heel just like the Shield was. They were really good heels. But the best fucking heels eventually turn babyface, like the New Day, like Brock Lesnar, like Seth Rollins. Okay, that's just how it works. And then you got, Reigns now. And I'm always comparing him to this. The Rock heel turn at Survivor Series 1998. He turned fucking heel after being booed as a babyface that nobody liked. Backstage, it's like, oh, everyone should love him. But they didn't. And they just fucking booed the hell out of him, And then he turns heel, and he actually does stuff, and he's creative, and he does his own thing. And eventually the fans just grab on him and like him. Okay, I think Reigns is completely different from that for obvious reasons. He's not the fucking Rock, Dwayne, but he's completely different. Roman Reigns is not Dwayne Johnson, and that's understandable, okay? The Rock was just once in a lifetime, and I get it that Roman Reigns is not going to be The Rock, but I'm just comparing, that could probably be good for him because he can come out of that. Maybe his confidence skills will be boosted to the sky, and maybe he'd actually cut good promos. I honestly don't think he's that bad in the ring. He's not good. He's not bad. He's all right, but it's so hard to deal with him when everyone's fucking booing, when he's going to win, and it's so hard to deal with, So I think having him turn heel, it'd be good, especially with Styles. It'd make him go over as fuck, especially right now in their feud, okay? I don't even know if Reigns is a babyface or heel at this point, okay? Before Payback, it was pretty apparent, but now looking at it, I mean, I haven't been catching up with the shit. I really don't care as much because, as I said, the reason for this video, I think they need to change shit up, and I think that all this stuff will be best for business, for lack of a better phrase. So, again, number one on this list, turn Roman Reigns heel because I think he wants it. I want it. I'm pretty sure 98% of you guys are going to want it, so make it happen. All right, okay. Moving on to number 2 here on this fucking list, let's just get an easy one out of the way, better commentary, okay? This one I'm not going to talk about for too long, but it's for obvious reasons. Very apparent, okay? Better commentary. No offense to JBL at first in 2013. I was pretty green to the product, and I was like, oh, JBL, he's so cool, ha ha ha. 2014, a year later, fucking cannot stand the guy. It's fucking, I couldn't take him. And 2015 passes by, and here we are almost halfway through 2016, and it's just, my God, JBL, Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, Byron Saxton, like Jesus Christ, the perfect commentary team. Mauro Ranallo, who is a god, I had to let that sink in for you, ladies and gentlemen, a god on commentary. He did all that amazing stuff in the UFC, and now here he is a fucking legend, man. Honestly, he's so good. I don't know if some of you watched SmackDown. I've only watched one this year. I made a review on it if you want to watch that joke of a video. And it's just, he's so good on commentary. I didn't even elaborate it that much in that video. But he's so good, you know? And he actually talks about the match. He's not a WWE commentary guy. And that's why that's why he's so good, because he's not a WWE commentary guy. He got a lot of experience from UFC and all the shit they do there, and they're real. They talk about what's happening. They don't have side conversations about, you know, cowboy hats and hornswoggle and all that crazy fucking shit. It's pointless. He talks about the actual match, you know, is dramatic at times, but that's needed, you know, for finishing moves and all that crazy shit. And when someone attacks or something, or Kevin Owens puts on JBL's head, or the New Day fucking throws bootios at someone, you know, that is necessary. It's a shame that he hasn't had an actual, I don't mean kickoff, I mean an actual pay-per-view thing yet. And I get it, he's fresh, but the perfect commentary team, Corey Graves, Mauro Ranallo, I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, Mauro Ranallo. Okay, Mauro Ranallo and Corey Graves. I don't even know if I already said him. Corey Graves, Mauro Ranallo, and Tom Phillips. That's the dream team right there. You know what? Honestly, add Booker T. I fucking love Booker T on commentary. I don't know why everyone hates him on commentary. You know, when he gets in the ring and he does all of his spinneroonies, it's fine, and 5 times, and everyone's like, haha, yeah, I know that guy. But in commentary, he's hated, man. I don't get why. I love Booker T. Booker T could be on the SmackDown one. But again, no more Lawler. You know, his time has passed, okay? He's already a Hall of Famer. You know, he doesn't need to be continuing doing this on fucking SmackDowns and random conversations. I don't even know why I said it like that. Random conversations on pay-per-views, you know? We don't need JBL anymore. His time is done. Go to the fucking Hall of Fame. He needs it. You know, I'd be happy to see that. I feel like the longer he stays on commentary, the less I want to see him in the Hall of Fame. Maybe that's their evil plan. They don't even want to put him in the Hall of Fame. So they make him shit on commentary. So then they don't have to. Michael Cole, enough said. And then you got Byron Saxton. You know, I feel bad for the guy. Everyone's shitting on him, and he's been here shorter than everyone else, you know? But, you know, it's just annoying. Just annoying. Bollocks. I will never say that again. Sorry for that. Also, number 3 on this list, let's talk about booking Brock Lesnar. All right, we've done Reigns heel turn. Okay, we've done the better commentary. Okay, we got 3 more on this list. Let's go to number 3, booking Brock Lesnar right. Okay, Brock Lesnar going into WrestleMania 31 was the fucking beast, dominant. Truly, I was scared of him. Okay, I still fucking am. I don't know who I'm talking about. I'm some guy on the internet, you know. But he was such a beast, man, and I loved him so much. Suplex City, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I do it all the time, you know. But goddamn it, lately, I mean, what? Ever since WrestleMania 31, what has he done? A feud, which I hated, with The Undertaker, and yeah, he got the win, but it didn't really boost him. Okay, and then what? He got a win over Ambrose at WrestleMania 32, which, again, I think he kind of needed. I think it elevated him a little bit because he was on a losing streak. But God damn it, you know, and then he's going to come back again this August. Again, this whole video, shit that they need to do this summer. Brock Lesnar's coming back. It's been confirmed he's coming back in August or maybe late July, you know. So he'll be back for SummerSlam. And that's that, you know. So hopefully, I mean, pros and cons of having Lesnar as champion, okay? Pros, because 1, he's kick-ass. 2, I fucking love him. 3, he can get over. 4, he can get heat as a heel. So again, over as a babyface, heat as a heel. 5, he really does give a champion feel. You know, he only shows up when there's prized fights. And the cons, exactly that same thing. He's the champion and shows up only for big fights. In which in UFC, that's fine. That's how they roll, and that's what they need to fucking do. I'm bringing up UFC a lot in this. I don't fucking know. But I mean, I get it. That's Brock. That's what he wants to do. That's his contract and all that shit. But god damn it, that's the only con, in my opinion. That's the only bad thing about having Brock Lesnar as champion, because he's not there all the time. And for the WWE fans, they are craving more constantly. They're always craving more. They want this, they want that, they want this, they want that, and they will not stop until it's given to them, and then they'll think of 10 other things already by the time they get that, okay? And you know what? That's just how it rolls. When you got all the fucking people that watch the product as they are, it's a big thing. It's a big thing, and that's fine. That's what's going to happen. And having Lesnar as champion, as over as he is, sorry, and as heated as he can get, and as over as he can get, him not being there a lot of the time, it can bring him down. And yeah, you could have Paul come out there sometimes. Maybe he could just hold the title and he could, advertise, or he could just say shit, And that's honestly an interesting thing I'm thinking about, okay? And maybe this is a bad idea. I'll get into that in a minute. But I'm sorry, Heyman could get another client, okay? And I was saying, well, what about in 2012? This is my IWC impression of some fat guy on the internet. Well, what about in 2012 when you had in 2013? He was pretty stacked up clients, and all of them were shit. Which is fine, okay? I can understand why you might be thinking that. Not that you are a 30-year-old fat man, okay? I just needed that for a prime example. Sorry. But, you had Curtis Axel, which was, my God. You had fucking Ryback, which, again, a mess, And there is another one on the top of my head, and no, it is not CM Punk, and no, it is not Brock Lesnar. But I swear to God, man, there was another one I'm thinking of. I must already forgot, okay? But looking at that, that's just, I get it, because those were horrible. And having Heyman, it kind of brought down Brock, because here's Brock, this kick-ass guy, and he's under the manager who also had Curtis Axel and Ryback. Like, that's kind of fucking down, But I'm saying, what if Heyman managed, I don't know, Seth Rollins? What if he managed Roman Reigns? What if he managed AJ Styles? Those are the top 3 names I could think of. It'd be good for Styles, be good for Rollins, be good for Reigns. And Lesnar could be acquaintanced with the Bullet Club. That'd be good shit, in my opinion. Maybe it'd be ass. I don't know. I'm booty. And then you could have Rollins, and yeah, even though they've had their problems in the past and shit, that's why it would work so well. That's why Punk and Lesnar kind of worked well, because it was like they had to work together, and in the end, they end up having a really good rivalry. And God damn it, I would want to see an actual match, not that shit at Battleground, an actual match between Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. I would love to see that. And then Reigns, that'd be even better, because again, the thing that I started off this video with, turning Reigns heel, fucking do that. It'd get Reigns heel heat, but the internet would be going crazy because Heyman's fucking there and he's actually a heel, and it'd maybe get Reigns over in the future. He could feud with Brock fucking Lesnar, and Reigns could get over, and people wouldn't be butthurt about it because he's over then, But again, this is just talking about booking Brock right, okay? Not Paul Heyman shit. No offense to Paul. Love him to death. But goddamn it, I'm here to talk about Brock Lesnar. Paul is not a problem here. He does not have an issue on the card, in my opinion. But Brock Lesnar in 2014, I loved him so much. Early 2015, he was just there. And everyone was like, oh, he sucks on the mic. Jesus Christ. He made up for it by just his appearance, his presence, And he did those shrieks, which were something, but I don't give a shit because I loved him so much and he was dominant. And yeah, you could say, oh, Cena's dominant, but you know what, man? He also wears a size XXL green, pretty pebble-colored t-shirt every time he comes to the ring. It says he loves the kids. No offense to Cena, no offense to his fans, but god damn it, that's just how most, ladies and gentlemen, that's how most people see it, okay? So again, I've said this too many times in videos, but yeah, I have random people watch this all the time. How I feel about Cena, I don't like him, but I don't hate him. I respect him in the ring and blah, blah, blah. I'll get into him later. Trust me. That's why he's on the screen right now. But getting into this now, Lesnar, just so fucking dominant. And yeah, as I just said, we need quote unquote dominant people. And you could say you have Cena and Reigns because they're the guys, you know, they're the men. And Rollins, you know, like, oh, he's the champ. But god damn it, no one had that kick-ass presence like Brock Lesnar. They tried it with Braun Strowman, but it was just a fucking mess. Just a mess. I haven't even seen him in a long ass time. They're coming back soon. Actually, no, probably not. Probably a few months. But that's not what we're talking about. So again, Lesnar, book him as a kick-ass. That leading up to SummerSlam 2014, that was the fucking best. I saw the best out of Lesnar, you know. So bring back that Brock Lesnar, and then you got me interested. Number 4 on this list is book good returns, such as Seth Rollins, John Cena, Randy Orton, people like that. Okay, you got to book them right because they're gonna be coming back very soon. Okay, fucking Cena is coming back in what's the face? 17 days. I couldn't do the math. Cena is coming back in 17 goddamn days, okay? And you gotta book it right. You gotta book it right. You can't just advertise it, okay? It's already out there, but you can't just say, oh, here's Cena, and he'll come back and he'll say, I missed this place. And then some heel's gonna come out and say, I challenge you at SummerSlam, and blah, 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 blah. You know, that's fucking gonna happen. You know, and that's what they do. That's fine. I've really stopped caring, but god damn it, book it right, please. Especially Seth Rollins. You know. However they book it, just don't book it bad, okay? What I would love to see is Reigns as a heel or a face, you know. This would easily get him as a heel too, you know, even more than he quote unquote already is. He's the champ. And again, a lot of people have been saying this lately. I think a lot of people have been thinking about it. This is not my original idea. Of course, I thought about it multiple times, but I'm a follower of this idea. Okay, I don't even know who fucking made this. Tons of people did. Thousands. Okay, not that. Hundreds of people. So I'm not going to take credit for this. But here you go. Okay, Reigns is the champ. Rollins comes back with his own WWE World Championship. You know, he's the fucking champ. This is like how CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, CM Punk versus John Cena happened at SummerSlam 2011. You know, they were both the champions. You know, so they had to unify them together to find out who the real champion was. Punk never lost his title, so he came out there and said, "Fucker, I didn't lose my goddamn title. So challenge me at SummerSlam to prove you're the real champ." Same with Rollins. You know, I'm still the real goddamn champ. Fucking fight me at SummerSlam, and that's gonna be that, you know. So that'd be a good way for Seth Rollins to come back, and it's just in perfect timing for his injury. I think it's like 6 to 9 months. So again, that's perfect timing. Lots of time to recover. Anything earlier than that, I'm honestly not that interested in, unless he fucking wins the title at Money in the Bank or something, you know. If he's not involved in the title picture, I'm honestly not that interested. Okay, so just save him for Reigns at SummerSlam. It's a genius idea, and yeah, a lot of people are going to know about it by then. But god damn it, the reason why everyone cared about it or cares about it is because it's so good. Okay, and then Randy Orton, he'll be coming back soon too. Recovery is going slower than expected, but god damn it, I've not always been a big fan of Randy Orton, never really, but you know. Hopefully they just book you right because they need to. You know, these are big stars coming back, and these are just 3 names out of many. You know, so book them right. You know, and finally, what I want to talk about is the Money in the Bank ladder match. I wanted to save this for last. All right, the Money in the Bank ladder match is fucking one of my favorite matches. And 2015 was a huge letdown. Okay, the match itself was slow, and you just had everyone go in the ring 2 at a time, and then 2 at a time, or 1 at a time even, and then just Sheamus ended up winning it. You know, there are some Sheamus fans out there. I am not one of them. That's just my opinion. I apologize because I know this one fucking guy on Instagram who is obsessed with him. At WWE Curtis Mal or Mall. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. And goddamn it, he's obsessed, you know. So he's got like 15K followers, you know. So if there's a chance that he's watching this video, a tiny chance, probably not, you know. No disrespect, all right, because he's the man, you know. Huge fan of his. But looking at this, Sheamus was not the winner I anticipated. Okay. I'm looking forward to Neville. I thought he can get his big push, you know, even though it was really early and kind of out of nowhere where he'd win the WWE title. I just thought it was a letdown, you know, having Sheamus kind of win. Then he did his own thing at Survivor Series. He had the title for like 2 months. You know, it wasn't that good to me. And the match itself wasn't that bad. 2014, it was a great match. Fucking fantastic match with a great winner and a great way to book it, Seth Rollins. 2013, you had who did win the 20? Oh, Randy Orton, you know, and he booked that right. Dolph Ziggler fucking won it, you know. Oh, no, pardon me. Damian Sandow won it. Whoops. 2012 was the good Money in the Bank winners also. Those were some good winners. But, I mean, not Cena. Okay, all right. Well, all the years before 2014 where you had 2 Money in the Banks, at least one of them was fine or great matches, and they booked it right with great winners. Okay. Ziggler, you know, in 2013. All right. Or 2012. Fucking shit. I'm messing all this up. You get the point I'm trying to make. All right. There's been some great winners, and then they ended up becoming great champions, and they won the briefcase in great matches. Also, there's been some bad ones and bad matches. Okay. Example again was last year. Okay. And I really want them to do well this year. All right. I really want to see it happen. You know, so again, there's a lot of people who can do it this year. I mean, there's a whole fucking ton of guys. Rusev can bounce back. AJ Styles could win it. That'd be fucking amazing. A Styles versus Rollins feud for the WWE World title. That'd be amazing, you know? Get Lesnar in the fucking ladder match. That'd be crazy shit, you know? It'd be a horrible idea because he'd probably lose and it'd make him look bad, and it's just kind of a waste of time. But I don't fucking know. You know, Owens, Zayn, Cesaro, you know, those guys are going to tear it apart. Balor maybe could come up. I don't know. I mean, we're all pretty familiar with him, but just there's so many names, so many new guys that have been coming up who just are perfect to win this. You know what I'm saying? So again, I hope it's not a letdown because there's just such an opportunity ahead. And Money in the Bank is not that far away. I think it's a month from now, or maybe a little more, maybe a little less, you know, but it's pretty close. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like in the middle of June. So looking forward to that. Hopefully they don't mess it up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my long-ass video of 5 things that WWE must do for the summer of 2016. This summer has great potential, but hopefully WWE could just book this goddamn thing right, all right? Again, number 1, this is not in an order of most important to least important or anything like that, okay? But number 1 on this list, turn Roman heel. Number 2, make better commentary. Number 3, book Brock Lesnar right. Number 4, book good returns for injured and or returning superstars. And number 5, make a great Money in the Bank ladder match with a great winner and great participants. Especially the winner, though. You got to make him fucking good. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, for lack of a better phrase, doozy. Oh my God, I'm sorry for saying that, of a video. Be sure to check out my Instagram at instagram.com/pipebombcity. Shout out to B Hokadoke. All right. I'm sorry I just said that. Be sure to check out my Instagram at instagram.com/pipebombcity. We're almost at 3,000 followers. Thank you guys so very much for that. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. I really appreciate that. And anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. My name is Pipe Bomb City. Be sure to comment your opinions, like this video, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram. And I will see you all next time.